If you dropped your car off at a mechanic and they worked on it all day,
Okay.
and you came back and they said, "Oh, never mind, we actually can't fix it. In fact,
What? That's an option?
we actually put a few extra dents in there somehow."
Oh, no.
It just really sucked already.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
You'd probably
wow.
never go back to that auto shop ever again.
Oh.
I'd understand it if it was my piece of crap car that I'm driving right now.
Yeah.
But luckily, our listeners have much lower standards.
Oh, that's good.
Because a few have been
Oh.
coming back to us after we failed miserably to get them another meetup.
Oh, we're the mechanic shop.
Yeah,
We are the
yeah.
bad mechanics
That
of
all
dating
checks
right
out.
now.
I didn't get it.
And that's why we have a return caller coming back for help again, Roofer, who I don't know if you remember, did a second date with us a while ago. You might remember him as the guy who was an hour late to his coffee date because he got high right before it and then forgot it was
Yes.
happening.
Yeah.
That's right.
That didn't turn out well. I don't feel like that was on us, though.
Yeah, you guys did the best you could.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
Roofer, you sound really put together
He
this
does.
morning.
Are you sober? Is that the word? Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't know that word.
I figured this time around I should come to you guys a little more clear-headed.
Clear-headed. There it is.
We
Okay.
love a man who learns from his mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Good for you, man.
Well,
Okay, good, sure. Yeah. So
Claire Brooks says we love a man.
I know, that just blew
thrown
me
off.
away. But we'd like to help you with this new girl that you're with. Who is it?
So this girl, her name's Chloe. and
Okay.
It's cute.
Wait, did you meet her online or what?
Yeah, online through the apps. That's kind of been like the go-to here. But
Yeah, sweet.
yeah.
still just not going well. Like everyone I'm meeting has been great, but I don't get that second date call back.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So,
it.
I mean, why do you think that is, Roof?
Well, I was starting to think it must be me. So I asked a buddy, and he said it was probably like sometimes I could come across a little too low energy.
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
'Cause
like-
you could seem maybe uninvested.
Yeah, or disinterested.
Those
So,
are typical side effects of that lifestyle.
did you have that conversation before you went out with Chloe? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't say that to her, but I took that information into account
Yeah.
and tried to like
Good.
apply it on this date.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, yeah.
again, learning from mistakes. I thought you'd be a man who would try to improve.
That's great. How did you apply it into your day? What did you do?
Well, so like when I showed up, we had to wait a little bit on the restaurant. So like we were standing around the lobby, and I brought a deck of cards with me.
Oh.
Right?
Hey.
Oh.
I haven't
Okay.
had someone bust out a deck of cards in years.
So you're actually bringing entertainment. I like it.
That's good.
Yeah. I figured if they thought I was low energy, I might as well have like a prop or a gimmick or something, and just like get that energy up.
Sure.
Yeah.
The
I
type of
think-
high energy that you'd find in like a senior home on a
Yeah.
Thursday night.
That's what I'm
But
thinking.
More of a distraction, but
Yeah.
still.
I mean, you could do a lot with a deck of cards, though,
Can
right?
you?
Magic.
Yeah.
You can play goldfish.
You do high, low, red, black.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
very sexy sounding games for sure. But what did Chloe think when you pulled the cards out?
I mean, I think she was maybe like a little like, whoa, but we played blackjack, and I think she
Oh.
thought it was cool.
I think that's genius.
Okay.
I actually, yeah.
Oh, did
if
I?
someone busted it out and was like, okay, now hit or stay, I'd
Yeah.
be like, ooh.
Alexis is wincing in pain over there. Alexis?
Only if there was real money on the table. I'm not really about
Come
that.
on.
It's
You
a
wouldn't bet your own money.
No, she
No,
doesn't-
but I would just take it.
She's
Yeah.
afraid of counting to 21.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm saying.
intimidating.
It's the math.
So did you guys ever make it to the table? Like what happened there?
Yeah. We got seated, and I kind of started out on like the usual small talk stuff,
Mhm.
like where'd you grow up and what do you do for work, that kind of
We're
stuff.
getting into boring territory
Yeah.
here. How did you spice that up?
Well, so that I could kind of see her glazing over a little bit with that, so I decided to switch it up a little bit and go kind of more obscure question,
Yeah,
Okay.
what'd you ask?
like what song did you dance to at your prom?
Oh.
Oh,
That's a new one.
Answer
Yeah.
here's Get Low, Lil Jon of
Oh.
the East Side Boys.
Yeah.
I was thinking next, too close.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you're in the ballpark, but mine was Holla Back Girl.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Stefani.
Yeah.
Okay.
This might be where it goes off the rails a little bit because I kind of just started singing it.
Oh.
You started singing Holla Back Girl in the restaurant?
Yeah, like ain't no holla back girl, ain't no holla back girl.
That's some high
You
energy.
dancing around that track, and
Yeah.
You can stop, bro.
How
no
long
holla
did
back
your
girl.
song go for?
Yeah, he's
Well,
like verse 2.
So I decided to like really get into it, right? So I asked her to dance.
Okay.
I
mean,
love it.
I
dude.
appreciate the effort for sure. What did
That's
Chloe do?
funny.
She did get up to dance.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
So I
She's-
kind of just like did it on my own for about 10
Oh.
seconds, and then
Oh, now you're over.
I actually would rather play the cards now. I changed my mind.
That is, oh my God. Was she laughing or was she cringing?
I think she might have been like a little embarrassed.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, so was I. But, I just didn't want to be boring.
I mean, definitely not boring in any way, for sure, at this point. You've accomplished that goal. How did the date end?
Seemed to go all right from there, but at the end of the night, she said she was tired because she'd, been on her feet all day at work.
No wonder she didn't want to dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Maybe,
reason.
but I thought it would be chivalrous if I, picked her up, literally physically picked her up and walked her to her car.
No.
Oh.
So she didn't have to be on her feet.
What a gentleman.
No, it's not.
Kind of nice not to
What
walk.
do you mean,
No,
no?
I hate being picked up. Like, it drives me nuts.
Jeff,
Okay, should we
get
try
her.
it? Let me
Let's
try
get
to
her.
pick
You
you
and
up.
me.
Don't
Jeff,
pick me up.
Jeff.
Don't. I'm not.
Oh, no.
I will hit you.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, that's a threat.
I
All
hate
right.
being picked up.
Roofer, did Chloe try to punch you too when you tried to pick her up?
I mean, no, she was like, what are you doing? But she was also kind of laughing.
Yeah.
I just see him carrying her a block and a half and getting really tired by
Super
the end.
tired.
While
Oh,
singing
yeah.
Holla Back Girl at the same time. I mean, I think it's definitely a 10 out of 10 when it comes to fun idea for
Yeah,
date.
A for effort.
Maybe a 2 out of 10 for execution, though.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
That's maybe where, I don't know. Can you guys help me or try to help me?
We will try, absolutely.
Help a roofer out.
Yes.
Here's the thing. Practice makes perfect. We got you.
That's right. We are going to
Yeah.
lift you up onto our backs like Brooke wouldn't let me do to her. And we're going to call Chloe for you, try and get your second date update right after this. All right, Roofer?
All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
y'all.
All right, holla back. Hold down. Sometimes to make a good first impression, you got to step outside your comfort zone
Okay.
Yeah.
and let a man pick you up
Wait.
Oh, bro.
without permission and
No.
carry you where you want to go.
Come
No.
on,
That's
bro.
why, Brooke, I'm offering you a one-time chance to come over here
dude, you gotta
and
drop
pick
it.
me up.
Oh.
So you know how amazing it feels.
You think
Wait
I
a
can pick you
minute.
up?
It'll be
Oh,
like
she's
the scene
going.
from
She's
Titanic.
going.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick my
Yeah.
hands out. You can lift me to the sky.
Not gonna
As
go
a-
out.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Really?
you gotta
I'm
look at
king
each
of the
other.
world.
I did
Wow.
it. He did it. Brooke, you're strong.
Brooke,
She
That's
got
rude.
did you see that?
He's got to use your thighs.
I should have
Thigh
video
muscles.
recorded that.
You lift me, and together we can lift the world.
Yeah.
Didn't look like a very good lift.
Brooke is gas.
A couple inches off the floor.
I felt alive for
At
1
least 3
second.
inches.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what Roofer did on his first date with Chloe. He carried her back to her car after dinner was over because he was actively trying to make things fun
Oh my
and
God.
not be boring and push himself out of his usual comfort zone.
Yeah.
I mean, Roofer, I'm curious, did you get that idea online somewhere or did you just come up with that yourself?
Kind of a little of both, but that was more of like an in the moment thing.
Yeah,
Creative.
did you have as much kind of shame and regret as I do in this moment? I don't know that I should have done that.
Brooke can't stop smiling.
I just it was awkward.
Sounds like you enjoyed it, and I think she did too.
Oh, okay.
See?
Did you-
See?
Maybe it was that you grunted too much when you picked her up.
Oh.
That would make a
Brooke
girl
was-
feel bad.
Brooke did
I'm
sound
with
like
you
a
on that
caveman.
one.
Yeah.
I don't recall the grunts, but I'm also not gonna lie, I could be in better shape, so it's certainly possible.
Okay. Well, we're going to get...
Well, you didn't drop her. That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't drop her. I made it to the
Okay.
car.
That's the important part. We're going to get the full breakdown from her. We're just going to call Chloe right now and see if we can get you a second date update. You ready?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little nervous because I really did think this one went well.
Don't worry.
You're
Yeah.
a new man,
We're here.
Roofer.
All right, here we go. I'm down the number right now.
Hello.
Hey, is this Chloe?
Yeah.
Hey, Chloe, what's up? My name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Oh. Hey.
Cool.
Oh,
So you listen
Yeah.
every
Sounds
once in a while.
like
That's
you know us.
awesome.
What's up?
oh, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I've heard you before. That's cool.
Oh, did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
She said she thinks she's heard of us.
Oh.
So that's
Hey.
huge. For us, big win.
Do we record this? We recorded this so we can pass it to our boss.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Someone
See?
maybe thinks
Yeah.
possibly they've heard of us
We
before.
got one, boss. We got one.
Can't fire us. But Chloe, we're doing something that you may or may not have heard of before called a second date update.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like someone calls in and is like, "Oh, I went on a date. How did it go? Why didn't they come back?" or whatever.
Totally.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
She can do our job.
Totally. Well, we're calling because you recently went out with a guy named Roofer.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And we're all big fans of Roofer here. I'm not sure how you feel about him, but here's the deal. He already told us all about your date, as you probably know. And normally I don't do it this way, but I'm just going to tell you some of the stuff that he said happened. And I just want to know what you thought about each one.
Oh, okay. So we'll go one at a time.
Yeah. Like he said he pulled out a deck of cards when you were in the lobby and you guys played blackjack while waiting for your table. What'd you think of that?
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I don't really know how to play, so he was like showing me how to play. It was fun.
Okay, good.
Awesome. We're starting
worried
in a good place.
maybe it came off a little bit boring to play cards in a restaurant, but it sounds like it's good. What about, he mentioned the topic of prom dances came up, and he sang Holla Back Girl at the table with you.
Yeah, no, the talking about prom stuff I thought was like cute. I'll be honest, the dancing and singing just didn't really seem like him.
What do you
Like
mean?
he was trying too hard, or like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Singing was also like a little bit embarrassing.
Well, he's not a professional singer.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a strong point of his.
It's interesting, though, because you had a good read on him because it was definitely something out of his comfort zone as well.
Yeah.
Did he say that?
I mean,
Oh, yeah, kind of.
he said he wanted to go all out to make sure that you were having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh.
And in his defense, it's hard to do Holla Back Girl super laid back, like you're not trying. Just a super smooth version of it.
You got to commit.
Yeah, you gotta try when you sing it and dance. But he also mentioned something that it was a little bit divisive on the show, where he carried you to your car at the end of the date.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Good, surprising, or
it's-
bad?
I mean, I'm glad I parked close. But like, it was fine. It was surprising, but like, it's fine. The weird thing was that he kept like dabbing anytime anything would like happen.
You said
No.
dabbing, like where you
Physically
Yeah.
stick your
stabbing?
arms out and put your head down to your wrist.
like my
Yes.
kid's 7-year-old baseball teammates do.
Yeah.
Hey, grown men do it too, bro.
The cool ones do.
Yeah.
It was kind of tacky, and he literally did it like 6 times.
You know,
Like at dinner or like after he carried you and he's like, yeah.
After he carried me, he did in fact dab.
Oh my God.
wow.
But I mean, he also did it when the drinks came, when people came, when he was singing.
Whoa.
Oh,
It sounds like he was just having a really
Yeah.
good time.
It sounds like, I think she's right. Like he doesn't even realize he's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a nervous tick.
No?
Nervous dab.
Well, I don't know if he's dabbing right now,
Probably.
but we can ask him because he's actually been on the other line listening this entire time, Chloe, as you probably realized. He wants to talk to you.
Cool. No, I forgot that part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Roof, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. How's it going?
Oh, very cool, Rufert.
It's okay. What's up?
You know, the dabbing thing, I just kind of thought it was cool, like what cool people did. Like you see all the sports athletes do it.
Yeah.
So maybe I overdid it a little.
Hmm.
But,
So you did know you were doing it.
oh, yeah. It's not like a twitchy. You know, I'm not,
Oh.
I don't unconsciously dab.
So like you could not do it then, right? Is what
I
you're
could
saying?
definitely not do it. Like, it's a thing I could definitely never do again.
Is that Chloe? Is that really the only reason you weren't calling him back? I mean, it's awkward for sure, but
I mean, that was part of it. It's just that like I kind of didn't have a good read of who I was with because he would have like regular energy and then like wild energy, and it kind of was like all confusing.
yeah.
It's almost like multiple personalities.
Oh, Rufert.
Kind of, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So, Roofer, do you hear that? I think she kind of liked who you were normally
Yeah.
and didn't
Oh,
necessarily like it so
yeah.
much when you turned up.
Yeah, I just like didn't want it to be boring, so maybe I took too many big swings or maybe too many big dabs.
Yeah. Can you bring the energy down
Yeah.
significantly?
Yeah.
You got too
You know-
dirt.
You know he can.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's really sweet, though, that he was trying so hard for you, Chloe. Like, he just wanted you to have a good time, I think is what it boils down to. And he maybe overthought it.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe you're intimidated by how cool he is when he dabs and sings Hollaback Girl.
Gotta be it. Yeah.
Does anyone else like the irony that he was too energetic for her?
Yeah, I know.
Like, we know Roofer.
I mean,
He's
maybe-
not normally.
Maybe Roofer found his soulmate.
Hey.
Maybe we have to find the sweet spot right in the middle.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Not too
Right.
high, not too low. The porridge is just right. And I'd like to send you to have that just right porridge on a second date that we'll pay for.
To a porridge restaurant?
Yeah, well, I'm sure whatever it is, doesn't have to be porridge. The perfect medium energy spot.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can still bring the cards, but I promise I will never dab ever again.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Look at that. He's listening to
Yes.
you.
You hear that,
That's
Chloe?
awesome.
What do you say? One more date with Roofer. Medium energy Roofer.
If it's medium energy Roofer, then yeah.
Oh,
Yay.
Oh my gosh, we
Second
did
date
it.
update. Bam!
Oh,
No,
Jeff just
Jeff.
I just did it.
Not cool.
I am
That
so
was-
proud of us.
You're too turned, Jeff.
Hey, Chloe, I just got like one more question before you do this, and like, not that it's something I do, but like, do you ever, get high, smoke weed?
Valid question.
Very chill question.
Yeah.
Hey!
All right.
Hey, perfect. She's like, I was so stoned on our date.